like similar burst around you and just end heal. So I like to do those whenever like my teammates are ulting. Self damage boost myself to help, shoot at them, but also like give them anti-heal so they can't be like healed through the ult. I try to consistently damage boost to myself because by the time the damage boost like runs out, the card is back. So sometimes I try to like consistently use one card to get it back by the time that mode is over, just so I continually have an advantage. And as long as I have like 4 cards total, like starting out the match, like once I get down to, like I always want to try to have at least 2 cards at a time in case I need to cleanse or something like that, right? I saw this Spider-Man, but I didn't really want to fight him. I know Gambit's supposed to be good for like anti-dive. I'm still getting a little comfortable with that. I did get the rogue accessories because I thought it was so cute, and I had like a lot of snowflakes from last season, and they had dropped a bunch of new accessories for different characters. So I believe I got the rogue one, and I got the rocket one for Groot. Oh no, I already had that one. I got the Drax one for Mantis. So those are the 2 accessories that I got at this new drop, and I definitely want to get more. I think I want to get the Conchu one just because I did used to play Moon Knight a lot, and I might honestly want to pick it back up, but I also really want to get the Star-Lord one that's like the little, it looks like to me a Tamagotchi. I know it's supposed to be like an MP3 or whatever, but it looks more like a combo of both. So this game, I honestly think that just by like damage boosting myself a bunch, I was getting some picks. Like I don't know if I was necessarily like, trying to go in and like get a kill, right? But I was just trying to heal my tanks, heal my teammates, and apply some pressure to the other team. And sometimes that meant landing the final hit, so I got like decent amount of KOs from that. But I'm trying not to like let myself like be like, okay, you need to heal. Like I'm only the second healer, right? So we only have 2. Like I need to think healing first, get value from my ult, things like that. So I do really appreciate that Gambit's projectile, like main projectile, is heals and does damage, because I know I was so excited when Ultron came out, like, oh, new healer, right? But his kit just didn't really like work for how I enjoyed to play, which like I love playing Invis and like Luna, and even like Cloak and Dagger's primary fire deals damage, right? It's like nice to like be doing some healing with and then like get a little damage on the side, So I really like that. Yes, I do love playing Rocket too, but like what you have to switch between healing and doing damage. It's like it's a playing him. So I think I am playing with V and Jarl again. So it's nice to be playing with people who I know can play like my second healer and like tank and DPS and stuff, because less like random teammates that you have to worry about, you know what I mean? I love doing his dash spin combo. I feel like I honestly use it more than just the regular self-healing, because like when I'm using self-healing, I almost use that more like to trigger like the royal flush to like heal my teammates, right? And I don't want to like enter self-heal mode in case like by the time it like doesn't run out fast enough and then I can't exit it to like do damage boost or anything. And then boom, I've like used 2 cards and like I need to be like aware of that, right? So I like to like if I'm getting pressed and like dealing a lot of or having a lot of damage dealt, I like to just try to spin dash out of there. The thing about comboing his spin dash like that, like I think it's like his baton like slam with the dash, it combos into a spin that does healing and damage. The thing about that though is that like you get 2 and then they don't have like the same cooldown like time. So I think like the dash takes longer of a cooldown to get both back. The slams are faster, right? So like earlier I used 2 in a row. Usually I would only try to use 1 at a time, unless I really had to, because it takes a really long time to get both of them back, since like your dash takes a lot longer. And then you might be thinking like, oh, I need to dash out of this situation, right? But you only have your slam, you don't have the dash yet, so there's a lot of things to be mindful of with Gambit's kit. I think that's why a lot of people were playing him at the beginning of the season. A lot of DPS were like mains were trying to like play him because he had like the damage boost and everything, but there's just so much to keep track of that like a lot of people just like stop trying to play him. Like I don't see him in my games nearly as much as I did when I first started. People were auto-locking him in comp. Like, what the heck? I don't know. I just want to, like, learn him in quick play and everything like that, but, I mean, I got the accessory and everything, but I don't think I'm gonna get a skin or anything for him yet. When I see people, like, when I'm playing Groot or, like, any, like, DPS, right? And especially if I have ult, it's really great for me to like position myself high up in the air and get it like a good vantage point on like their healers, so I think I'm able to like jump pretty quickly into their back line. Whereas before I'm like Groot, I'm like clunking around. But yeah. But because my second healer in this game is a rocket, like I was trying to be more mindful of like when we're ulting and everything, since we do have like kind of similar ults in the fact that like they both do healing and a damage buff at the same time, but they can't like, they're not like really a defensive ult. They can't really protect you from like crazy, it's not a circle of vulnerability, right? Like a Luna invis, or I know cloak isn't like a circle, right? But if you stand in a cloak hole and like you position yourself right, like you're not dying to the punish roll, right? But you definitely can still get shredded in a Gambit or a rocket hole. As Gambit, I don't really find myself ever trying to aim for like headshots really, because like I'm just focused on healing my team. If I happen to hit somebody, like maybe if I, like right here I'm fighting the Psylocke, I'm trying to aim for the head, you know, to help myself out in that situation. But like when I like it's a big like team fight and we're kind of just all like clumped together, like I don't really find myself like aiming a bunch. I'm being pretty careless with my cooldowns here, and I'm probably gonna pay for it. Like, I don't should still have game sense about like when to ult and stuff. And here's the thing. I'm probably being a hypocrite right now. I think it's a lot easier for me with that kind of thing, with supports. Like, I definitely have better game sense when I'm playing support. I'm getting a little bit better with tank. My DPS still needs work. Definitely, like, as crew, like, I'm definitely, like, keeping track of healer ults. Those kinds of things. With DPS, you know, same thing, I keep track of the healer ults. When it comes to Gambit, though, like, I'm never gonna ult because I hear him. What do you even do it for? Like for Invisible Woman, if I hear Judge, Jury, Executioner, I'm popping my ult. Legendary, that kind of thing. Hella's ult, I forget what it says. But I'm not gonna pop a Gambit ult. Like maybe if like it's like maybe some sort of like something like a Dark Child, like just to have movement ability to like make it harder for them to kill you, you know? But mostly I find myself using it to like recapture point. Oh my god, this like pole was totally just like getting in the way. All my heals. Part of me hates when the other team has like a rocket or like a Jeff or something because I don't want to fight them. I don't want to fight them. They're cute. But yeah. Oh, here's another rocket just putting their revive station in a spot where you can see it. I know they have the Penny team up. So they're probably wanting to connect their mines with the Penny mines, right? But like you can put it in a different spot. Like you can, the webs don't have to like connect exactly. They just have to be like near it. Like you shouldn't be putting it right on top of the mines. Like you should try to be hiding it a little bit. But then again, I've seen a lot of people new to Penny just putting their, like, first of all, playing her on attack, which can work, right? It can, but you're placing your mines down, like, right in the middle of where everyone can see, like, they're just gonna get destroyed. And now that her mines provide, like, a speed boost and a healing for her team, like, those mines are too, like, valuable to always be destroyed, you know? I had the rocket amplifier on me, so I decided to push, and then I guess the rest of my team decided to follow. Let's see. Mr. Fantastic has been like so unkillable this season, it's crazy. Even though like I'm a veteran rocket at this point, it's funny how like I still like okay, you know when like you need to ult, like you have ult and your team is like getting low, like it's a high stress situation, so you just pop your ult like wherever you can just to get that immediate like healing, right? It's like I know that I'm supposed to put it on high ground and like position it well, but like in that moment, like if there's too many things going on, like I'm not remembering to do all that, to be honest. Whereas with like Gambit ult, it's like okay, just make sure like you're in the back of your team basically, which you're already gonna be, you're in the back line, so. And I feel like I get my ult so fast as Gambit. Like I know, I'm pretty sure his ult does like 30%